Good evening. I'm Ann Marie Lipinski. I'm the curator of the Nieman Foundation for Journalism, and it is just a real delight to see you all here at the Walter Lippmann House. We gathered this evening for the presentation of the J. Anthony Lukas Prize Project Awards, which honor the best of American nonfiction book writing. The winner's work exemplifies the literary grace and commitment to serious research and social concern that characterize the work of the award's namesake. The Nieman Foundation co-administers the prizes with the Columbia Journalism School, and we've taken turns hosting this annual event every year since its inception in 1998, and it's just terrific to see you all back here in Cambridge after last year's festivities in New York City. In celebrating the work of our gifted winners this evening, we remember Pulitzer Prize-winning author and journalist J. Anthony Lukas, a 1969 Nieman Fellow, and the late Mark Linton, a history enthusiast and senior executive at the firm Hunter Douglas in the Netherlands. Linton's wife Marion and his children Lily and Michael established the Mark Linton History Prize and have generously sponsored the Lukas Prize Project since its creation. Before we begin our program, I would like to recognize several individuals who are with us tonight and very important to the life of these prizes. The first is Mark Linton's daughter, Lily. Also a member of the Lukas Prize Project Committee. And I'd like to acknowledge and thank other members of the committee who are with us, including Chairman Jonathan Alter, Linda Healy, co-founder of the Lukas Committee and Tony Lukas's widow, Colin Diver, Shay Earhart, Phyllis Gran, Rosalind Rosenberg, and Abby Wright, Director of Prizes at the Columbia Journalism School. As many of you well know, judging book prizes is extraordinarily challenging and time-consuming, guaranteed to secure you the approval of the few who win and nothing from the many more who do not. So on behalf of the prize committee, I want to acknowledge our special gratitude to the jurors who are with us tonight: Frances Negrón-Muttner, Helen Horowitz, Gerard Howard, and David Sanger. Thank you very much. And because engineering the smooth convening of all of you busy and interesting people on one cold spring night is no small feat, I also give deep thanks to Lisa Redd, Associate Director of Professional Prizes at Columbia, and my colleague Christine Kay, who administers the Lukas Prize Project on Nieman's end. Thank you very much. Author and journalist Tony Lukas started his career as a master storyteller here at Harvard, while still an undergrad at the Harvard Crimson. He returned to Harvard a Nieman Fellow in the class of 1969. During his remarkable career, he won 2 Pulitzer Prizes, the first in 1968 for reporting at the New York Times. His second Pulitzer came 18 years later for Common Ground, a turbulent decade in the lives of 3 American families, his landmark work about school desegregation and busing in Boston. That book, which holds a place of distinction in our library of fellows books, has, for many journalists I know, long served as a standard bearer for deeply reported, long-form narrative. Tony published 5 important books, each an examination of a critical rift in America's social and political landscape, each seen through the lens of individuals caught up in the tides of change. He tackled the country's generational clash in his first book, Don't Shoot, We Are Your Children, took on scarring chapters in modern American history with The Barnyard Epithet and Other Obscenities, Notes on the Chicago Conspiracy Trial, and Nightmare, The Underside of the Nixon Years. And he told a sweeping tale of class conflict at the turn of the century in Big Trouble, completed just before his death in 1997. Tony loved pinball, and he liked to sing Bach cantatas, but he was, first and foremost, a journalist of extraordinary depth and intensity, with an almost preternatural focus on methodology. During the reporting for Common Ground, he abandoned one family midway through the project to focus on another that he thought would be a superior dramatic choice. He was absolutely brilliant, said David Halberstam. He took journalism to a high intellectual level, yet he also had the doggedness of an old-fashioned police reporter. The year following his death, his widow Linda joined together with friends and colleagues and honored his memory with this project. We thank the Litton family for their continued support of these awards, which we here at Nieman embrace as a way to showcase exceptional narrative work in 3 categories and recognize the importance of fine storytelling in book form.